Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm so happy to have you guys back, and before I start with the video, I just wanted to say a huge thank you for not only 500 subbies but 600 subbies. If you're new to the channel, which I know I've gotten a ton of new subscribers in the past month, hello, thank you so much for your support and your comments and your love on the past couple of videos. I appreciate it so much. And of course, if you are from my Twitch stream, hello, welcome back. Thank you for coming over and supporting me here on YouTube as well. It's honestly been so fun making coloring book content for you guys and seeing so many people reach out and say they're enjoying it or liking my pages or my hauls. It's just been really amazing. So I just wanted to say a huge thank you. Okay, so what today's video is going to be about is obviously these 3 books. I finally got my hands on the Disney French books I've been wanting, the Caresse Magiques color by number Disney books. I am so excited. I've been waiting for these for a month. An amazing viewer gifted me these off of my wish list, and I honestly cannot say thank you enough. So thank you again for getting me these books. I wanted to just kind of show you, not necessarily do a flip because obviously the pages there's nothing to see, but show you the pictures in each one of these in the back, and then kind of take you through how I'm going to color in these books, because I know they're kind of different because they are double-sided, so you can't use anything that'll bleed, but you do still want it to look, you know, decent, and maybe not use your colored pencils on it. So I don't really have any experience obviously with these books, but I'm just going to kind of show you what I'm going to use in them, and then maybe do a little bit of a time lapse of me coloring in the page and show you guys the finished the finished product. So that's what I'm going to go ahead and do. We'll start with Disney Animal. I'm pretty sure this is Animal. Let me put this in focus. Okay, so I brought you down a little bit closer, and once again, like I said, flipping through this book, this is kind of how these look. There's just a lot of numbers and little squares. It's kind of like pixel art, so that's how these look. But they do have all of the solutions, they call them, in the back. So I wanted to show you what characters you get to color in this one. So like I said, this is the Animal edition, so it's going to be all of Disney animals. And we have Jiminy Cricket, Figaro, some Dumbo. I won't read them all out loud because I'm sure you guys can see. Lucifer. Bagheera. Marie, that one's cute. We have these ones. Some of these I'm not sure who. Gurky. Not sure who he is or what movie he's from. Oliver. Cute. That one's very cute. Nico. Very cute. And then there's just a few more images on the back there. But yeah, so that one was Caresse Mysteries Animals. Next up is Tsum Tsum, which I'm a huge fan of Tsum Tsum. It is still downloaded on my phone, and I go through waves of playing the mobile game Tsum Tsum. Like, I have definitely spent hours and hours on that game and devoted a lot of my time to it. I have plushies of Tsum Tsums. I have the tiny ones, I have the big ones, so I'm a big Tsum Tsum fan. So when I saw that they had, honestly, this is what inspired me to put them on my wish list, because when I saw that they had a Tsum Tsum color by number, I was like, okay, I definitely need this. So here are the solutions for this one. I'm sorry if you hear my door rattling. My cat's trying to get into the room. So just lots of cute, sweet images. This one looks a little bit more pixelated than the previous book. That one is so cute. Winnie the Pooh is so cute. I love Winnie the Pooh images. And we have Marie in a basket. Honestly, these are just so cute. Like I said, they're a little bit more pixel art than I think. They're obviously all pixel art because they're squares, but these are just so, so precious. Belle, Rapunzel. I'm so excited to color in this book. And obviously all is in French, so I'm not sure. They're saying something about these images because the first, I guess 23 images are kind of like their own thing. And then as you can see, the next couple ones have like an actual picture that they tried to recreate. So, they're very cute. They're not images from the game or anything, but it does say like animation or something, so. And that kind of looks like the Switch game. Maybe they're from the Switch game, because I know there was a Tsum Tsum Switch game, but I just play the mobile app, so. This is the one I'm probably going to do the coloring in this video, but so cute. Last one is babies. So obviously this is just going to be a ton of Disney babies. So once again, same thing, just a bunch of little squares. And then these are the actual images you get to color. I don't know if people find this to be a spoiler. I don't. I think it's nice to know what you're going to color and what colors you're going to be using. So I don't mind seeing the end result before I've actually colored it. So that's so cute. Hercules, one of my top 5 favorite movies. What are your guys' favorite Disney movies? If you clicked on this video, I imagine you're a bit of a Disney fan, hopefully. Or maybe you've just been so supportive in watching all my videos. But this is definitely not babies. That's a full-grown Ariel and full-grown Flounder. But if you are a Disney fan, what is your favorite Disney movie? Mine is Aladdin. I'd love to hear your guys' favorite Disney movie. That one's so cute. Baby Pocahontas. Yeah. Super cute book. They do have a few, I'm not totally sure how many other editions, but they do have other copies. It's not just these 3. These are just the 3 I got, so I'm glad I was able to share with you those 3 and maybe interested you in getting them. If you like color by number, they're definitely really sweet books, and as a Disney fan, I could not resist. So as far as what I'm going to be coloring or attempting to use, like I said, this will be my first go at it, so this might change, but I have these Paper Mate Flare pens that don't bleed. We'll see if they work on this paper. And then I'm going to be using my Stabilo Pen 68s because I heard these work really well in these types of books. So those are the 2 mediums I'm going to be using, and I think I'm just going to start from the first page, party 1. But I know I could technically on this page use anything I wanted because I would just be bleeding onto the front cover page, but I think I'm just going to stick with using the mediums I think I'll be using in the rest of the book, hopefully. So I do hope this video helps you a little bit and maybe interests you in possibly wanting to get this book. But I'm going to go ahead and move the camera down a little bit, and we're going to pick out our 13 colors, it looks like. Okay, so since I looked at the back, I know that it looks like there's a lot of 1, and I think I'm going to see if there is a color hopefully matches that perfectly. So I have my swatch book here. I'm going to flip to I don't feel like I really have a color that, I guess this one actually will work pretty well for that. Which I'm not going to try and be too picky. It is all fun, you know, and I'm just picking these colors based on my swatch book here. I might have to use my super tips as well, because I have a lot of colors in those, and I know those will work. I'm just afraid those are going to be pretty streaky, and the nib is kind of larger on those, so because it looks like I will need some extra shades. I guess I'll be using the super tips quite a bit because I definitely don't have a big enough shade range in the Stabilos. So they're the Pen 68s. Alright, so this is the selection of pens I went with. I have a few Pen 68s, a few of the Papermate Flares, and a bunch of the Crayolas. Like I said, I definitely think I'm gonna need a bigger range of water-based markers just because I had trouble even finding all 13 of those shades, and some of them aren't exactly what I would like, but I think it'll end up being close enough, so let's get into this. Alright, so here's the final page done with all of the markers I chose to use. I mean, obviously you guys can see how streaky it is and make your own decision on whether or not you like the way that looks. I think it's kind of unavoidable, obviously, with the water-based markers. I do think that the Papermate Flare pens were a little bit of a, I don't know, maybe not the smartest choice to do like the background with. It took a really long time, and it is a much finer tip than any of the other ones I used, any like of the Crayolas or the Stabilo pens, so I probably could have used in the future for the background color, definitely use one of those pens instead, or one of those markers instead of the Papermate ones. But I don't think it's terrible. If you can see on this side, was kind of trying to figure out the method of whether or not I was going to go like diagonal or just straight up and down. And I think from like here over on the background, I kind of got the hang of what I was doing, and I do think it looks a little bit better. Obviously the lighter colors are a little streakier, but to be honest, I think the Crayolas and the Stabilo pens work pretty well in this book. And if you were curious about how it did, it didn't bleed in except for a little bit of shadowing on some parts that I went over, and the paper is a little, I don't know, a little warped from obviously the water-based markers, but overall I think it looks okay. It's just kind of what you have to deal with in these books because they are double-sided and you're just going to end up using streaky mediums for them. I messed up here. It was kind of hard to color with the webcam in the way, so I was struggling trying to see. And I know the lighting probably changed because the first part I was doing at night, and then the second part I did during the day, so I was using daylight lighting. But yeah, overall I think it's okay. I don't hate the way that it looks, and I'm definitely going to color all the rest of the pages. I might try the crisscross method that I know you can do. It just doesn't turn out as vibrant. And I think that if I had used, like, say, a Stabilo pen for the pink border, I would not be as disappointed with the streaking. So I think it was just my choice of using that Papermate pen for the pink background. But that color like matched perfectly. If you want to see the result here, I do think that color choice matched perfectly. The browns were a little hard for me. I didn't pick two very contrasting browns, which Pluto was supposed to be a little lighter, and Tigger obviously was supposed to be a little more reddish brown, more in the orangey tone. And I mean, even still with the 100 pack of super tips, and I think I have 36 Stabilo pens, I still couldn't find 13 perfect colors. So, well, that was a little bit of a challenge, but I still think it looks okay, besides Tigger, Pluto and Pooh Bear being pretty much the same brown. I think everything else turned out really well, so yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this little flip through of the 3 new Disney books that I got, and kind of the sped up, just kind of seeing how coloring in these books worked out for me personally. If you have any tips or tricks for coloring in these Disney books with markers to get it less streaky, or your favorite markers that you use in them, please leave a comment down below. And then again, like I said, if you're into Disney, make sure you let me know what your favorite Disney movie is, or anything Disney related in the comments. Well, I love hearing from you guys, and I try to reply to everybody, and I just can't say thank you enough for all the support. So if you'd like to subscribe to my YouTube channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss another video, or give this video a thumbs up, I would greatly appreciate it. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, or your night, or your weekend, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys!